Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Crusader Kings III, and our roleplay series is the Dokeianos dynasty. Alright, so as you guys see from the big map here, the HRE has continued to push forward into French lands. They're getting quite powerful. Poland here has also lost some lands to the HRE. You still got Danelaw here in England, and Scotland seems to be having some issues there. But for the most part, those are the things I'm noticing that are different in Europe from the last time we looked at this. Also, of course, here they've just completely broken up into a bunch of different states here. So a lot of different countries. No longer dealing with, one big empire here in our borders in the east. Let's go and get started in today's episode. Remember, we're trying to get this claim here to declare war, so that's going to be the next thing we're doing. I suppose we have some money. So what we could do is get more men-at-arms, increase the bowmen a little bit. If we still have money, we'll also increase the light horsemen up. Alright, that was a big chunk of our monthly income there. Ransoms were accepted. Alright, so do we still have people in our prison? We still have her, and I'm going to ransom her off for the 10 gold. Alright, so let's go and turn this up to speed 4 as we just work on getting that claim done. So that ransom is accepted, and we finished up the trade port in our capital. Alright, excellent. So we'll probably want to save our money to go ahead and get something else upgrading here. You have a good money again, so that's been helpful. But yeah, we'll go ahead and declare war on them first, and then the war after that would of course be against him, trying to connect our lands here. So we'd have to, as soon as we finished with this, we'd have to get him working on another claim, guys. An unworthy challenge. At first I thought the simple footman a fool for stepping into the training field. Although Maximos seemed no threat at first, it quickly became clear that he would be unable to stop his wild and vicious strikes from hurting me. Disarming him suddenly became a matter of life and death. I tried not to show him my relief when his sword finally hit the ground. Okay, so this is a wanderer with very good prowess. So we could say, I could use more people like you. Say this peasant and my soldiers will get a lecture on honor, or you say I'll strike him down where he stands. So looking at our character here, yeah, I feel like as a gregarious character we would hire him. Yeah, so let's go and do that. We'll go and hire him. That'll be a new knight for us, who is pretty damn good. We still have some pretty cruddy knights here, including our son, that are fighting. Yeah, still quite a few cruddy knights. Unfortunately, both of our sons are in fact fighting. Alright, well, we'll probably not want him fighting, though I do want to improve him, so I guess there is something good from that. He'll get even better at with his prowess, and I guess he's a warrior, he's a tough soldier. Maybe we should keep him in there, even if he sucks. If he dies, he dies. Which we hope that doesn't happen, obviously. The Duchess Maria has a higher opinion with us. We swayed her a little bit more. Do we want to keep doing that? Let's just take a look here, see where she's at. 62%. Yeah, we can keep doing it, I suppose. She's one of our more powerful vassals, so it makes sense to continue to increase the relations with her. How much money do we need to improve it? Looks like we have enough. All right, so let's go ahead and get more money, I think. Yeah, I think that's probably for the best. So let's go and do that. It also gets us some more levies, too. Which we're sitting at 85, almost 8,600 for the levies right now. We can change up this is because this is our wife. We could demand more taxes from her. That wouldn't result in much. But I guess it's helpful. It's something. So yeah, we'll go and do that. Get a little bit more money, guys. And we're back up to 25 now. Not bad. So yeah, we'll probably want to go get more men-at-arms built up here. Let's go and do the armored footmen. We'll get them increased in size. Alright, so maybe we'll be able to get to like 9,000 troops here. Of course, he has a lot less troops than he used to have because we did take two of his key counties. So he has a lot less troops. And we finally got the damn claim. Excellent. This is going to be all of our money, so we'll have to wait a little bit before we can actually use it. Yeah, we got that done. So let's go ahead and now send him to start working on a claim over here. Which one do we want to go for? I think we'll probably go for these two here. Do both of them. I don't know if we have any claims. I don't think we have any claims, but let's just take a look real quick. So yeah, we just have a claim here. That's it. Alright, so with that in mind, it doesn't really matter which one we do, but we'll go and do this one. Although this does have his current capital, so it probably would be better, but yeah, we'll just do that one, guys. and we'll probably try and do both. Let's go and declare war on this guy now. He does have 1,000 men, but no allies, so it's going to be a super easy war, guys. We won't even call any of our allies in. I just think it's going to be completely unnecessary. So we're going to want to do this, though I did not select a title, apparently. There we go. So let's go ahead and declare war on him. And get our troops raised up. So we're just going to raise them up here. I have no respect for this guy, so we'll just put him right there. And get him raised. Could always attack him immediately. And we're going to have to wait for them to finish gathering. Could always throw our troops in there immediately before he's able to get out of there. And I think that's what we would do, just because we're going to have the numbers here, guys. Although, yeah, I'd prefer these guys go this way. So he will not be able to get out of there. So we'll be able to get those 800 men destroyed nice and early here. Well, they weren't completely destroyed. Could attack over here, and we could get them. That'd be defending a strait. But that's fine. And let's go and attack over here. We're losing a lot of men, though, from these battles, guys. Well, we only lost 129. Where'd the rest of our troops go? Did we not finish raising them? I think that's what happened. So let's go and dismiss that. It does mean that we don't pay for as much troops, so it's not really necessary to raise them all up, I suppose. Oh, there's also troops over here. Okay, I see what happened there. Alright, so with these battles won, I don't know. Yeah, he just doesn't have very many troops left, but he has enough to do a siege. So I'm bringing these guys over here, and these ones over here. So we could go chase those 500 down somewhere. Let's see how long this is going to take to get this siege done. It's only a few months, guys. We have been invited to the council to be a marshal. All right, that's awesome. That's exactly the position that we wanted. Remember, we did get removed from the council not that long ago. I don't remember where we were. I think a chancellor, I think is what we were doing before. So with the marshal, we get the 4+ increase to our prowess, which is fantastic because that was ticking down because of our old age. We were at 20 and then it dropped down to 18. So now we're back up to 22. Army gold maintenance, negative 20%. Obviously that's saving us a lot of money. You can see that immediately. The increased levy size is helpful. And then of course the monthly martial lifestyle experience is a nice big bonus as well. So that's fantastic. That's exactly the position that we're looking for. Can call our allies into this war, but it's completely unnecessary, so why use the prestige if you don't have to? We are taking attrition by standing here, but I think the war's just about done. It's only 2 months. That's 2 months worth of attrition, though, so might as well split them off. Let's see how many troops we have to keep here to be able to finish it. Not many. So yeah, let's go ahead and split these guys off, and we'll just keep, just the bare minimum, I suppose. Well, we'll do a little bit above bare minimum, but it won't be much higher than 1,000 is what I'm thinking. All right, so let's go ahead and see if there's anybody who could do this faster. So far, we haven't been getting people with those traits, but we have one here. We got the mayor, so he'll be able to knock that out even quicker because of that. And then let's go ahead and move these troops. I don't know where his army went. All right, looks like they might be going to attack our lands over there. Is there anywhere we can go where we don't take attrition? No, we'd have to like split up the force. You could just move here. And then just split off enough to not take attrition, which would be, just a few thousand here. Move these guys over here, and then we should be all right now. Yeah. All right, so an alliance has expired with the Prince of Hungary, but of course we do have the Countess in that position now. And she is, married to our son and heir. And so these lands would all be inherited by our son here. So he is set to inherit all these lands. But it is based on whether they can inherit those lands. If the HRE allows lands to fall out of there based on that, based on their crown authority. So I don't know if we'll actually get those or not. It's hard to say. You never know how exactly that's going to go. It also can cause a problem where if your heir becomes, underneath the HRE, because he's an emperor and we're a king, it could very easily result in us becoming part of the HRE instead of the Byzantine Empire. It can happen, guys. If our wife dies first, I think that's exactly what would happen. Yeah, I think if our wife dies, then he gains these lands here, and then he inherits the lands down here, which means unless the Byzantine Empire's crown authority is high enough, which right now it's not, then all of our lands would then become part of the HRE. So Definitely some issues that can be caused there, guys. We'll just have to wait and see. He is sieging this down, but it's going to be 6 months. We'll be done with our siege in 2, so not a problem. We are able to get those perks quicker now. And the marriage acceptance, that'll be nice. It'll be easier to get good marriages, though we're at a point now where there's, I mean, I guess there's the grandkids. You know, arrange marriages for the grandkids, but that's pretty much it. I did want to arrange a marriage for our grandson. Yes, that's right. I forgot about the Bulgarian thing here. So she still hasn't been married yet, and he is still set to have a daughter. And remember, we do have that hook on him. We have it for another, you know, what's that, 8 years? So we got a while to activate it, to use it. She is getting older, though. So one day she is going to be married off, and that day could be soon. We just don't know. So yeah, we could divorce the marriage with, you know, by using that hook. I suppose that makes sense. We've already married into this family here. You know, we have our daughter here. That is not a matrilineal marriage, of course, so these are not of our dynasty. We have the Crimea situation taken care of. So if you look at this here, you know, we have this one, so that would be the most logical one if we're trying to secure our northern front, so that, and this is the way I'm thinking, is so that our son, you know, while our current character is focused on expanding his lands in Greece, trying to create a big power base here, it would be our son that would most likely, the way I'm looking at it is like he's going to become like obsessed with the idea of, you know, coming over here into Italy and finally achieving our dynasty's goals of getting back into Italy for the Byzantines. So we'd want to make sure we secure all this. So we need to conquer all this territory here. Obviously, we're about to get this one. So we'd want to get these here. And then after that, it's completely secure if Bulgaria is. And then we can focus entirely on Italy at that point. So yeah, it makes sense to do it, I think. So let's do it, guys. He might have a son. It's definitely a possibility. Let's just double check that his wife's not pregnant right now. But yeah, it's definitely a possibility they could have a son. But yeah, I feel like this is probably for the best. So we're going to want to base this off of our own dynasty, so we can do our grandson, though that is not the grandson that we want to arrange the marriage for. Huh. Interesting. Where is our other grandson? Why can I not arrange that marriage for him, the main one? Let's just double check here and see what's going on. So this is, of course, Constance, and why can I not arrange this marriage for him? Is it because I don't have the ability to... I think he's not in my court. So because of that, we would need to become the guardian, essentially. Alright, well, we don't know that we want to be the guardian. We're going to have to wait to arrange this marriage, guys, until he's a little bit older. Yeah, because we're going to have to bring him into the court. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, we're going to have to bring him into the court. They would accept. No, he would not accept. Oh, this is in the Duchess's court, so she is in control of the child. Oh, okay. That's unfortunate, guys. That is very unfortunate. Damn. All right, so arranging a marriage for him that's the reason why it's impossible to arrange the marriage for him. That's a problem, guys. Yeah, all right. So she'll arrange the marriage unless we do it through here. We'd have to get a hook, and even then we still couldn't get the guardianship. She still would not be willing to accept the guardianship. So we will not be able to get control of her grandson here. Yeah, that's quite unfortunate, guys. I don't really know how we would go about fixing this either, or what we would do. You can only arrange a marriage with somebody from our court at this point. So yeah, there's really not much to be done there. Yeah, that really sucks. Now we can't always arrange a marriage with that one grandson, but that, I don't think that helps us at all. If we're just to go in here real quick and take a look at this. Yeah, I don't think this is going to help us. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Okay, I have the wrong character selected or something. Double check and see what's going on here. Yeah, because I didn't do it with her. Okay, so we can only arrange the marriage with her. But when I do it this way, I can do any character. You know what? Because we can do it this way, let me just try, guys. So let's go with Constance. Yeah, and then you'd have to reset to default. And through this way, we can do it. Okay. That's what I was thinking we had to do. You have to do it through a very specific way. It's the only way to get it done. All right, so we would want to go and arrange the marriage here. He would not accept, of course, but we can use the hook to force it. And so that'll work, guys. All right, so you just got to do it a very specific way, and then you can get them. That's the way you can do it. All right, so he'll accept that, and you know, our dynasty should be inheriting all the Bulgarian lands. Again, this is based on him not having a son. And a neighboring ruler won the war. We'd also get a claim, even if he did have a son, we'd still get a claim that we could push our spouse's claim when we were at that point, or it'd probably be our daughter-in-law. So neighboring ruler won the war. Just want to see what he got. This is because this is Crimea. And I'm not entirely sure what is for, so let's just try and find the exact... Okay, so he's moving up here. Oh, wow. All right, so he just got a bunch more territory. So Crimea is even more powerful. Okay, so remember, this is our dynasty getting the throne, but yeah, this is going to result in he'd have to kill so many people in order to actually get to keep this in our dynasty, unfortunately. So yeah, I didn't really think about that fact that we still got to figure out what to do here. But they got another child coming, so I mean, yeah. I don't think there's any way to fix that, guys. I think we'll probably lose our influence in Crimea. It looks like that army that was sieging us is getting destroyed over there. To get that siege done, that's 22 gold, and that's enough to end the war. So let's go and enforce our demands here. Get them goodies, man. So we got that province. Let's go and disband the army here. And we're also almost done swaying the duches. So now, of course, we are over the limit again. What we want to do is create the duchy here. So let's go ahead and do that. Go with the duchy. We have to usurp it for 250 gold, so we're going to have to wait. All right. We don't have to keep control of the county in order to do that. So I suppose we'll just give this up. And now, I think this one... Oh, never mind. It's just level 1. All right, I was going to say, I think this one might be better than some of the ones we have, but that is not the case. So yeah, we're going to get rid of that one. It doesn't really matter who we grant it to. But yeah, we'll grant it to somebody. Let's just see here. Probably a knight that has served us well, I guess. That'd probably make the most sense. Let's go and take a look at our knights, see who we might want to grant this to. So obviously these two have, this guy has served us well, and this is our new character, Maximos. He obviously has not done enough to earn anything there. This character's been serving us for a while, though, I think. This could always give him a county. So looking at other options, there's of course the marshal here. He already has a county though. If this was neighboring, I would probably give it to him. Does he have children? He does. He actually has a primary heir here, which seems to have followed him down that marshal line, but is just nowhere near as good as his father is. So let's do maybe this character here. He would actually make a decent spy master. Yeah, I think we're going to do this knight here. That's who we'll reward. Just thinking of other characters that could get it. We could always give it to our son and give him another bit of territory. Or excuse me, our brother. My bad. I said our son. He used to be our son. Our brother here. Could always give it to him. He's got a lot of territory, though. I feel like he doesn't really need any more. He controls 4 counties. That's plenty enough for him. So yeah, I think we're just going to give it to that knight, guys. I think that's the best way to do it. A knight who has served us well. So yeah, we'll give it to Tiberios. And so let's go and contact him and grant him this title here. Alright, so he is now a count. And I think it was 250 gold to... Didn't want to do it this way. To usurp the duchy. So that's what we're saving up for right now. Get the 250 gold. I don't know if we captured anybody. Looks like we do have some, so we might want to go to ransom these off. Though it doesn't seem like we can actually get anything here. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, we can't get anything, so we'd have to like gain weak hooks on him. I'm surprised that he's not willing to accept these. Aren't this his family? No, this is not his family, so that's why. I don't know who any of these characters are. They are of his dynasty, so I guess they're his family, but they're not his immediate family here. I thought maybe they might be grandkids or something, but yeah, that's not the case. He does still have a county. Okay, so he's over here. Interesting. So he'll just be a count there soon. As soon as we take that duchy title from him. Does he have any vassals that he loses? No, he just has that mayor. Because yeah, if any counts and we took the duchy title, then they would be freed. But yeah, he's just not willing to negotiate for any of these. I think we'll keep him in the prison for now and just see if that situation changes a little bit later. So if there's anything we need to be aware of here, no sir. We've almost gotten the development increased again here, guys. So that'll put us up to 28. Getting that development up nice and high. So there we go, we're at 28. So it's more money and levies and all that kind of good stuff for us. And we have a event from the swing here, the visit. So I'm passing through Athens, capital of my steward, the Duchess Maria, when I receive an invitation to visit her castle. As I arrive, she welcomes me with open arms and a tour. One thing that strikes me is that the place is full of unfinished projects. So we say I would stay a while, or we say just show me to my rooms. We'll lose stress, and we'll leave first thing in the morning. And maybe we'll try and help her out. See what's going on here. It seems like we're a character, I think, that would do that. A diligent, gregarious character. A library where the books are stacked in corners, unfinished building projects all over the place. Most notably, a whole dining hall, and a chest of gold just standing in the middle of the hallway. Duchess Maria's castle is a mess. Alright, so we say, I think I can help out with the dining hall. We said the books, the poor books, the chest of gold is very unguarded, or I'll head off to bed. And of course, these are all based on your skills. So this one would be a stewardship. And of course, our character is best at martial. Next best is stewardship, so he'd probably do, yeah, he's 70% for that one. The books, learning, not really our strong point, is a 63% chance. And then the diplomacy one, which is just slightly under our stewardship skill, is currently at 68% chance of success. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know that our character really cares much about books. Chest of gold, we like money. And we like prestigious things like building up a dining hall as well. I think we'd go with the dining hall first. Yeah, we'll do the dining hall, but I think we could do either one of these two. I think that would probably be make the most sense. Like, why you got a chest of gold just sitting there? We'll go with this one. Try and help her out with the dining hall. We have the best chance of succeeding there. And then we have this map event. Oh, okay, this is not. Yeah, this is about the somebody else trying to assassinate us. Actually, I was gonna say a claim. Yeah, this is somebody who might be trying to assassinate us or somebody else in our court. Our spies have informed me about a hunter causing a ruckus at the local tavern. The man has been spending large amounts of gold and bragging loudly about the great deal he struck with the fancy lady in pearls and silk. Apparently, he drew a map of the local hills for an unknown noblewoman. The spies think the lady must be scheming against me or one of my subjects. All right, so we can say thanks for bringing this to my attention, and then we'll become more vigilant, increased intrigue, increased scheme resistance, and that would be for 5 years. Or you can say that idiot belongs in my dungeon. We're gonna get them more vigilant anyways. It says that we would lose stress because we're trusting here. But I mean, we do our job as well because we're diligent. And I would assume we'd want to get this guy to talk. Again, I'm not entirely sure what the trusting has anything to do with it. It's just kind of a weird interpretation on Paradox's part. Again, just trying to cause stress, I feel like. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't really understand why trusting causes that anytime you do any intrigue stuff. It seems like they just wanted to have as many traits as possible to stop you from doing intrigue, because there's a lot of traits that affect intrigue. So for something that's such a big part of the game, something they advertise so much and they made it such a big part of the game, it's kind of a large part of what there is to do in the game outside of war is the intrigue. And, to have so many traits result in stress from the intrigue. But again, I think that's also because they want you to play around with the stress mechanic. They want you to get stressed. But still, the trusting trait I find to be kind of a weird interpretation personally. But so we've gotten the event for the dining hall that we're trying to help construct. All it needed was some dedicated attention. I soon have Duchess Maria's dining hall well on its way to completion. Things are looking good, and there are some other areas I can still help her out in. Alright, so we've done that, and as I said, I think the chest of gold is the next thing we'd try and do. 68% chance of success there. And we explain the risk of keeping a chest of gold out in the open. Duchess Maria's eyes widen in realization. Oh, of course, it shouldn't be out there. Thank you. Things are looking good, and there are other areas I can still help her out in. So we can try the books. This is the one we have the least chance of success for, but yeah, we're trying to sway her, so this is all part of the sway event. Even if we don't really technically care about books here. Bound books, loose documents, decorated spines. No matter how hard I try, I could not find any sense in the mess that Duchess Maria's library. It was a bumpy road, but I've done all I can to help her, so I don't think we succeeded in this one. Because again, our learning's just not there. We probably are bored out of our mind trying to sort through those books, honestly. So we spot Duchess Maria by the entrance, waiting to see me off in the morning. As I walk up, I hear her muttering to herself. He really fixed the place up, but he ruined my library. After a quick goodbye, I'm soon on the road back home again. So you say, I'm glad I was able to help. I got a +10 opinion despite us messing her library all up because we're not very good with books, apparently. And I was just about to look to see what wars we could do. And it looks like the Duchess here has, in Hungary, has pulled us into a conflict against a countess. And she is a defender as well. So we're going to assist her in this. We'll take a look and see what the conflict is over. You know, it's obviously this countess that's attacking, and not entirely sure what she was thinking, given the fact that she's, you know, allied to the king of Greece. So again, we're going to look and see what the it's over the tyranny. So it's one of her vassals. Okay, I see what's happening here. As far as her numbers, now if we just looked at her, she has 2,900. Looking at their total enemy numbers aren't that much higher than that. And she does, in fact, have other allies coming to help her. Well, it just looks like our son, her husband, is currently helping with 296 men. That's not much. So they probably would need our assistance, guys, unless she was able to get lucky and engage these armies separately. So we would have to send some men over there, but we don't want to send them all because it would cost too much money. So let's just send a few. We don't need to send a large number of them. We're going to move this over here. Of course, we do have to raise them all up. Somebody was just complaining about this in the comments, how, you know, that you can't like specifically raise up a certain number of troops. Who the hell are these guys? Oh, is this all different now? Oh, okay, I see. So yeah, we're gonna let them all raise up. Maybe a few days here, and then we'll just send them all into this province and then sort them out, and figure out how we want this army to look. Obviously, we don't want to send all of them. It's just too many, I feel, to pay for. So we'll probably we'll keep the men at arms and then pull out some of the levies. I don't think it's going to be necessary to bring 9,000 men over to there. I think we'll be able to win without that many. I'm going to merge these and then sort them out. Let's go ahead and put ourselves in command here, though. And then, yeah, just get rid of some of the men at arms here, or excuse me, some of the levies here. Just get rid of a little chunk of them. The ones that need to heal up would be the priority, that don't have all their troops just yet. So pull out that one. Looks like that's the only one. How many do we want here? I'm thinking like 5,000 men will be plenty, and it won't be too much attrition. So yeah, I think 5,000 men is what we're looking to do. Let's go and pull out the large ones first then. Just make this easier on ourselves. So 5,100 sounds like a great number. So let's select these guys and disband them. Won't be able to bring them back for 2 months, of course. That's okay. All right, so let's go move our troops over to the war. Make sure we're not taking attrition. Another thing is just how long it's going to take us to get there. Good God. Yeah, there's some time, man. So we did finish up construction here. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll get the camp goods next. Yeah, we'll do the camp goods. Oh, wait, no. My bad, guys. We are saving our monthly income right now to get that duchy, to usurp it. So we need 250 for that. We do have a dangerous faction that's about to pop up. Looks like a war against a peasant rabble. All right, so that's unfortunate since our army is going to be quite far away at that point. It's going to take them a long time to get up here. She might even have the war won by the time we get up there, because you can see she does outnumber him here. So yeah, I think she'll have it won before we even get up there. She might even capture him, or capture her, excuse me. I forgot she's fighting a female countess. So yeah, she'll do this battle here, and we'll see how much that increases war score. 39%. She did capture an heir, okay, in that battle. So that is a big tick up there, guys. There's our son and his men, his 300 men, coming to help, come to save the day. So he's moving on up here. So yeah, that was a big win for her. She's now currently sieging down one of these capitals here. She'll have that done in 5 months here. We might want to go ahead and engage this guy here. See where he goes, and then attack him. Get that army completely eradicated if we can catch up to him. Yeah, he's probably moving a lot faster than us. So let's speed this up a bit. And yeah, just kind of chase him down, see if we can't catch him. I imagine he's going to come over here and try and combine with those troops there. Yeah, we're just not moving quick enough, guys. Just not going to catch him. And got a notable guest who has a claim on this duchy here. So yeah, we could push that claim and get more territory. Even though I feel like this is the main area we should be dealing with right now. Alright, where the hell are our troops? They're right here. Alright, so yeah, just slowly making our way up here. We were able to sway the Duchess again. She absolutely loves us. No reason to keep that going any longer now. So let's go and cancel that. We'll take a look, see if we want to get any more council members swayed. Anybody who's not liking us. Again, the Marshal, we've continued to have a problem with him. He's pretty old, though, so I don't think it's not going to be a problem much longer. We could instead get our brother, who's very, very powerful, so it does make sense to try and sway him. So yeah, we'll go and sway him, try and get him to like us a little bit more. He used to like us a lot more than he does now. I think some stuff kind of ticked off. Our culture was discovered. Men-at-arms. Alright, so just looking at that here, guys, that is going to get us one more men-at-arms regiment that we can build, and we can increase the size by +4. So looking at this here, you can see that we get it up to 12. So we could really build these men-at-arms up by a lot right now. But of course, money is the issue, and speaking of money, let's go ahead and get this duchy usurped. So we're going to see what happens with the duchy, guys. I want to see who's set to inherit it. Alright guys, so that confirms it. Confirms what I was thinking. That this does result in our son, our younger son, getting it instead of our older one. That's what I was afraid of would happen if I had created the duchy here. So I'm glad we did not create this duchy title, because then we would have had to give it out. So with that in mind, we could let our son inherit that, and then he'd own these islands here, and he'd own this over here as well, the two duchies. But it kind of makes more sense to just go ahead and give it to this character here, since he does have such good intrigue. So yeah, it makes more sense to go ahead and give him both of these and just make him into a duke. He served us well as a knight, so I think it makes sense to give him a bit more land. So yeah, we're going to go and give him that county, and then we'll also give him the duchy here. He'll really, really like us now. Alright, so he is now the duke here, and I don't know if that will result in him becoming a powerful vassal or not. We'll have to wait and see, but we might want to put him in place here anyway, just because he's better. Yeah, I think we should. We're going to put the duke in charge here, guys, because yeah, he's pretty good. We also have one powerful vassal here, this baron. It's surprising that he's a powerful vassal. Not entirely sure why that is. Yeah, he's just a baron. Yeah, I don't know why. But yeah, let's go and assign him. He's better than our current character. And he loves us as well, so makes sense. So we have a better spy master now, and he is supporting schemes which we're not doing. So let's have him disrupt some schemes then. Could have him find secrets too, for blackmailing purposes, I guess. Not sure what exactly we'd do with that just yet. Would be useful to have claims, or excuse me, to have hooks on people though. So yeah, I suppose we'll have him find a secret. Try and find some secrets against some powerful dukes. Maybe go after the most powerful vassals first. Obviously, we're number 1. Number 2 is a brother-in-law already, so we already kind of got him on our side. And so he would be number 3. So we'd want to do his capital, which I think is right here. Here's his capital. All right, so let's go and send him there. See if we can't find some secrets. And where are our troops? Alright, so we're almost to where we assigned them to go. That should be a win, but 978 coming. Yeah, it looks like that'll probably be a loss in that case. The siege is almost done here. We could help out. Oh, I think that's it. That's going to be needed. Let's kind of look at other locations. Yeah, here would be the next one to siege down. So yeah, we'll keep heading north. That's where the armies are, and that's where the places to siege are. So it looks like he did win that battle. Or she did, excuse me. Still got 1,000 men here, another 2,000 here. We could attack, and I want to say this is the mountains, isn't it? Yeah, it's the hills. So let's attack him there. That'd make the most sense. Plus, we can see our allies are going to come up this way, so we might be able to get him locked in because there's nowhere to go but those two provinces. They're surrounded by mountains here that they can't go into. Another camp dispute event, guys. This was between the mayor here and one of our knights, Maximos. So obviously you can't do this one. We're just not that type of guy. I feel like we're going to deliver the speech even if we fail, which is I think what happened last time. So we'll try again. 53% chance of success here, and we failed again, and so there's a brawl. for the second time. And again, I feel like even as an old man, we'd still be joining these brawls. We like to fight, man. And this for the second time, we emerge as the sole victor of the brawl, gaining 150 prestige and 100 martial lifestyle experience points. Nice. So we might end up engaging with somebody here. Hard to say exactly what's going on here, who the hell we're supposed to be fighting. Okay, that's this province here. So we are attacking them across the river, our allies attacking them there, so that's 2 wins, or about to be 2 wins. And, oh, so it looks like the Emperor has passed a law, High Crown Authority. Again, I feel like we're about to lose, like, all of our lands, man. Because I feel like, not about to, it's going to be a while. I think our grandson's gonna end up inheriting lands here in Hungary first, and then we won't be able to inherit our lands here in Greece. It could end up being a real issue if that crown authority gets too low or too high. We'd have to then declare war while we're still a vassal to then decrease the crown authority again. I don't think it's necessary to help out in this battle. It looks like that's easily going to be a victory, so let's just go ahead and go after the siege now. So yeah, we're going to knock that siege out. We are lacking supplies because how freaking far we had to go. We had to go really, really far to get all the way over here. This will be done in 45 days, which those 2 battles were not enough to get the war score high enough. So we do have to finish up the siege. Looks like she's either going to help us or yep, she's going to chase down those armies. So somebody died. That was an ally. And so we still have the alliance. Okay, so that's right over here. All right, and he's set to inherit all this territory here. This is with that matrilineal marriage here, resulting in our grandson of our dynasty inheriting here eventually. And this is, north of the Crimea situation here. All right. So yeah, he's set to inherit a lot of territory, guys. And that was some assassinations, I think, that we did that helped us get that. All right, so we're about 10 more days, and we should have the war done. Yeah, war is now done. We did take some people prisoners, so we might actually be able to make some money from this conflict. And yeah, I think we just gotta wait now. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of waiting until she ends the conflict. Alright, so we did finally finish here. That's gonna give us another claim. Take 105 gold, of course. We're gonna do another one though, guys. Let's go ahead and do one more. We should have just straight did it from the capital because we could have got one on the entire duchy. That's a possibility. So yeah, let's go and do it again. This time in, oops, that's the wrong one. No, that was the right one. I thought I hit the convert faith. So let's go and get a claim over here now. And when that's done, we will declare war, which will give us time to recover from this conflict. Give us a little bit of time here, guys. All right, so we did get the victory. It looks like we have a rebellion here right after getting the victory. So we're going to have to fight them. And this has gotten us, we'll get some fame. Let's just pause this for a second, see what's all going on over here. So the find secrets task, looked like we did find a secret on somebody, but not who we wanted to find the secret on. Just somebody we could later blackmail, I suppose, if we wanted to do something in that court. Looks like our counselor here did die. That was the marshal. We had just talked about the fact that he was going to die, so there's no reason to try and improve relations with him. So we have a knight here that would make a great marshal, but you know what? I kind of feel like maybe we should go in and put our son, Prince Michael, into that position. That would help him knock out some of his lifestyle focuses quicker as well. And then just make him better in general, considering the fact that he's a knight and he could die if we have him fight. Giving him a bit more prowess would be helpful, I think. So yeah, let's go and do that. Let's go and assign him, and he's not bad at the position. He's definitely not our best, character, but maybe he'll get better at it. So let's have him increase control in territory. I didn't realize that we hadn't done this yet. So yeah, we should probably increase the control here and be able to get a lot more money and stuff there. So yeah, we'll have him do that. And now we need to get our armies moving back down to go fight these rebels wherever they're at. Is that them? Yeah, I don't even know where the rebellion happened. It looks like that's them. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing. God, this is going to take forever to get back down here, guys. In fact, it would probably be better to disband the army, but we can only disband in friendly territory, so yeah, that's irrelevant. Sheesh. Shit. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Alright, well, it is what it is. I don't know where he's going. It seems like he wants to come fight us, though, right? Doesn't it look like he's coming to fight us? Yeah, I think he wants to fight us. I don't know where else he could be going. He's going out to sea. Okay. Probably to come over to our capital, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what the hell he's doing. We just gotta wait for our army to get over here. We were not able to sway our brother. And I should have checked what that neighboring ruler war was. Interested. I would have been interested to find out. So yeah, he's gonna go after our capital. He has 3 years to siege that down. So it's gonna be a while, guys. Which is good, because it's gonna be a while before our army gets all the way down there. So let's go ahead and get loyalty and respect next. Spouse opinion plus 50, and skills from the spouse counselor task is going to be plus 25%. So that'll be helpful. Get us some nice bonuses. And, yeah, I'm thinking that maybe we didn't need to give out. Oh, we didn't need to give that out, but we gave it out anyway. It's fine. Yeah, I didn't think about the fact. But if you're gonna make him a duchy, or make him a duke, then you probably should give him the other county, or else he'll get all angry and upset about it. So yeah, I think it was better to just give it to him. And you know, we're gonna be taking territory here, so we would have had to give out lands anyways. All right, so while performing his duties as my spy master, the Duke Tiberios has uncovered a secret held by this count here, Orestes. He's schemed from the shadows to have this character. Okay, so she already had her killed. Romaine had her murdered. So we learned of his secret. I'm not entirely sure who this guy is, though. He's just okay. So he's a count here in his lands. Okay, so we could always blackmail him if we wanted to do anything over there. We finally arrived. Took us a bit of time, but we are here. We can attack, and you know, our supplies should be up by the time we get over there. It'll take us a while to get there, of course, but again, this will allow us to get our supplies up as we move, since we'd get a penalty. And he still has, you know, 23 months left, but he's making good progress on getting that done. So what is this about? We got an opinion boost. Okay. With the King of Serbia. I didn't realize that he had a kingdom there. Yeah, he has a kingdom. All right, so we are no longer the only king here. And we just look at the vassals. He's still clearly a lower ranking. Yeah, despite being a king, he's still a bit lower ranking on the vassals as far as power goes. I'm guessing he doesn't own a lot of land, is what I'm assuming here. Well, he's like a king, but he doesn't own much. Yeah, he has 3 counties to his own. So that's kind of the reason why he's kind of ticked down as being lower ranked. We do have people we can ransom, at least one person. All right, so this would just get us a favor. Could demand her conversion. She would be willing to accept. Why not? Let's go ahead and do that. And we have her. Can we get some damn money? That's what I'm trying to do. Let's demand conversion of these people. Some just hooks to be gotten, but doesn't really help us much. So let's get the 10 gold here. Whenever we can get money, we'll get the money. And yeah, I guess we'll just do weak hooks just to get rid of these characters in here. Get rid of her, and then we have one more down here. We already have a hook on her. Yeah, we already have a hook on her until 1180. Apparently I suppose we've captured her once before. I don't know where else we could have gotten that hook from. This would renew it though. So we're going to do that. And then we have him for another 10 gold that we can ransom off. All right, so it gives us a little bit of gold, not much. And the hook is replaced, just kind of renews it essentially. And got that ransom accepted. Can't build anything here in our capital since it's being sieged right now. And yeah, got all these hooks, beautiful. And a little bit of gold. All right, so yeah, taking a long time to get here. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's 3 years for him to siege it down, but he's made very good progress. He's going to have it halfway done by the time we finally get over here. We did get the supply fixed, though, so we won't have those supply shortages. And, of course, it's going to be a very easy battle here. Not only do we vastly outnumber him, but we have all these bonuses. You can't really see it, and there's really no way to see it there because there's just too much stuff here. But, yeah, you can see our advantage is at 59. That's ridiculous. Very easy battle. They lost 1,400. We lost 40. All right, so let's go and enforce our demands. Let's take a look at the character. Typically, they're pretty good with the prowess and the marshal's good way to get a new knight, but of course, they don't often want to be recruited initially. You get a weak hook on him. You want to negotiate his release, and he will. He would, in fact. And we'll even do it for hook. I know that will reduce his opinion more, but you never know when we'll need a hook on him. So that'll give us a new knight. And we can go ahead and expand our army now as well. Alright, so we're going to take some time to just get the manpower back up as we wait to fabricate this claim here. So we can try and declare war on him for both of those. And you never know, we might get a claim on the entire duchy. That'd be nice. Just take his duke title. So, yeah, we'll see what happens there, guys. We were able to sway him. Excellent. Now it's still sitting at 76%, but we're pretty high here. Maybe we might want to... I mean, there's really not anybody to work on, frankly. I guess we can get him up higher. I can try. 66% chance. Yeah, we'll try and sway him again. Our wife loves us. You know, we got a plus 100 there with her. I mean, a big part of that is we helped her get territory. So she's ecstatic about us. And the faction has disbanded, the Liberty faction. Alright, so yeah, right now we're just working on getting that claim. We can go ahead and build in our capital. Go ahead and get something else upgraded here. Get more levies and increase some bonuses for our archers. It's plus 8%, so you're getting a plus 2% essentially to the archer damage. It's probably not even noticeable. I think we'll probably go for the money here instead. And more defender advantage, and it gets more levies. 25 more levies, to be exact. Yeah, we'll build it up further, guys. I think that would be good. So he's now getting the bonuses from the crown smithies. We gave him a pretty good situation here. That knight. He should be very thankful for what we gave him. And the emperor has died. Alright, so now our empress is taken over. She's our niece. Alright, so of course it's not of our dynasty. But yeah, she is our niece. She is related to us. And she doesn't really like us much. Plus 35, I guess she doesn't dislike us. Yeah, we do have an empress in charge. And it'll be another empress taking over who is currently already married to this guy here. They're just betrothed. It'd be really nice to arrange a marriage with one of our grandkids. Yeah. I've got some plans here, guys. Let's try and remove this guy here. He's a rival dynasty. Makes sense to want to remove him. He's a nobody too, though. That's strange why they did this marriage. But yeah, let's go and attempt to remove him. It's 27% chance of success, so we will have to get agents. And then the other thing we're going to want to do is move our spy master to the capital to see if we can't get secrets so that we can maybe force a marriage, because otherwise they might not be willing to accept it. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff going here with the intrigue, guys. See if we can't get our dynasty onto the throne in some form or fashion. I'd prefer to get ourselves on the throne, but there's some difficulties surrounding doing that. Yeah, we'd have to get a claim, essentially. And, of course, he does have a new council, and this will, bring us back as a marshal. I forgot that we would have lost that, so that's going to be helpful. That he offered that to us again. We are now 56 years old, guys, so we're definitely getting a lot older. However, we're a very healthy individual, so that's something to consider. We haven't done any of these decisions in a long time. I feel like, obviously our character loves hunting, so I think we should do another hunt. He's a novice hunter. Let's go for another hunt, and he's also a gregarious character, so we could also do a feast, though we're too broke to do that. So we're just going to hold a hunt. It does cost a lot of money, though. And one thing to consider is that we need to get agents, so maybe we should do that first. Though I'm not seeing anybody who's willing to help us out here. And because we have our spy master doing the secrets there, luckily we have 3 years. So I'm not entirely sure why nobody's willing to work with us here. Even with bribes. Alright, so that's interesting. So no agents available. So we keep our spy master doing that, and there's really no reason, since we can't hire agents, to not go ahead and go on a hunt then. So let's go on a hunt. That'll probably be the last thing that we're going to do in today's episode. And this is the poacher event. Alright, so we already know what our character does here. We've had this event before, and we do the poacher training. It makes the most sense for our current character. So we'll do that, and that, of course, will increase our prowess. gets us up to 24, and we are quite the fighter, even here at 57 years old, man. Now we are getting another hit from the old age. We're down to -5 because of that. Alright, so we get 150 prestige from that. Fantastic. And we are illustrious, so we only need one more to get the highest rank. More secular opinion and more knights. So doing pretty good on getting the fame up, not surprising. While performing his duties as a spy master, the Duke uncovered a secret held by the Duchess here. Alright, so this is useful to know. Oh, he has secretly taken, so this character here has secretly taken the Duchess. So we could go ahead and blackmail both of them. But I don't think that's going to help what we're trying to do here, guys. It's not going to be able to, we're not going to get an agent from this, because none of those are characters that are possible agents here, so that doesn't really help us and what I'm trying to do here, guys. We still have 3 years, so we'll go ahead and do it again. See if we can't do this one more time. And I think I was waiting on something to happen. I think it was just the hunt event is what we're waiting on. So yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and end it here, guys, in the episode. Hope you guys did enjoy it. So, you know, we're getting some intrigue done here, seeing if we can't make something happen. Try and get our dynasty onto the throne at the very least, even if it won't be our character. Our dynasty would be on the throne. A lot of work to be done there. I don't know if it's going to be effective or not, but we'll go and try it. In the meantime, we're going to be declaring war on this Duke here as soon as we get this county claim, which we almost have. We're 90% of the way there. So we'll get that next episode, and then we'll declare war on them. We don't have a treaty with them anymore, and this will likely, I mean, I guess I can't really say because our character's so healthy. I was going to say this might be our last war before we die, but you know what, we might have another one after this. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. So we'll be declaring war on the Duke here next episode, and finally combining our lands here. He will still have 2 counties here, unless we're able to get the Duchy title on him, in which in that case we would get all 3 of these here. And that would be the best case scenario. We'll have to see what happens. I'm really hoping that's an option to pay for the Duchy title there. But yeah, I will see you guys on the next episode. My stomach is like growling right now. I'm so hungry. I need to eat dinner. It's dinner time right now, so we're gonna eat dinner pretty much as soon as I'm done recording this. My wife is cooking right now, so it should be done about 5-10 minutes after I'm done recording. So good time in here. Next episode will be on Sunday, guys. We are going to have a Sunday episode, so tomorrow from when this video is coming out, since I wanted to make sure we still had the 3 normal videos coming out this week, even if they are coming out on different days. Just want to make sure we still had the 3 videos. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you guys on the next episode, which remember will be on Sunday. All right, thanks for watching, guys.